Well, welcome back. I know I keep promising we're gonna kill Margit, but there's a few small things that I want to do before we actually tackle, or not Margit, I'm sorry, Godrick. First off, I want to go to the round table hold. We are going to buy an incantation that I want to use off of this fella right here. I hope I have enough runes. I should. We're not going to give any prayer books. We're going to buy this. I would like to buy flame fortification, but I don't have enough runes, and that's okay. Having that for Godrick, because he does a lot of fire damage in the second phase. Memorize spell. We're gonna get rid of Assassin's Approach and put on Cure Poison. But I really would like to buy that right now. Let's see what we have in our inventory. We need what, a little over 1,000 runes. Let's use 2 of these. Will give us 800. Oop. And now we still need 300. Oop. I guess I'll use one more of these.
Well then.
So the incantations, we're gonna buy that one.
May the Golden Order show.
We might as well learn it while we're at the Grace, because otherwise I'll probably forget. Or memorize it, I mean. Memorize flame fortification. Alright, the reason why we got the poison one, because I was running around just making sure that we got everything. That I got everything. Now I'm sure I missed like some golden runes here and there, and you know, minor stuff. I believe I got all the major stuff. So we're gonna go to the Fourth Church of America here, and this cave right here, we didn't do. I completely forgot it existed, and I was running around and I was like, oh, did we do that? And I walked into it and no, we did not do it. So we're gonna do that really quick. It's not a hard one at all. You could do this at level 1, you know, or whatever level you start at. So it's definitely not something you have to really worry about waiting to do or anything. You can do it whenever, but yeah, we forgot to cover this one. Maybe, do I need to? No, I think we'll. And this is the reason why we got the poison. Oh, of course. Oh my gosh. So this is why we got the poison cleanse me. I don't even know if I could use it, to be honest with you. What we can use though is these. Can I use that? I don't have. You know what? That's why I don't have a. I don't have a seal on right now. We could use that seal. I think that'll work. Rolling in the poison's a really bad idea, by the way. Item crafting, poison boluses. We can only make 2. You can only make 2 poison boluses. I believe this is the item that we want to make those. I could be wrong. But it's still building. And the reason why you don't roll in it is because you see how it's still kind of going up? That's because I rolled in it. Oh my goodness, we're not going to kill that. We're just not going to. Let's see, I think we have to go this way. There's a thing up there we got to get. I rolled in it again. Force of habit, you know, you roll. Force of habit. Yes. VA, hold, that's a big one for me to spell for you right now, Pumpkin. I will, give me a minute, alright? Yeah, rolling in that poison. Oh, that's the boss's room. We're not going to do the boss quite yet. We want to clear this place out first. We want to get up there. Now you can take your time and of course I rolled it in again. Oh, I might die here. Yep, I knew it. I knew I was gonna die there. I knew it. I called that. I called that a mile away. I hate rats so much. I mean, I hate them. I hate them with a passion. They are 100% just designed to make you think that it's all good and then kill you. And honestly, it's better to, instead of locking on these guys, it's actually, believe it or not, it's better to not lock on them because you could dodge that poison crap that they sling at you. See? And just run around them until they're done. And then lock on and kill them. Of course we're gonna get poisoned here. It is, you know, it's gonna happen. Again, we're not killing those things. They just take far too long to got him. We got that stupid rat. Got the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 8. I don't really know what that teaches us how to make, but I'm glad we came down for it. Blood proc. Took him out. Some more poison. And we'll cleanse that again. I think that's everything in here. I think we could go for the boss now. Yeah. Worth it. One little dairy leaf flower. It's the whole reason we came up there. So this boss is super easy. It's just a bunch of flowers. We can use our physic too, why not? But it's just a bunch of flowers, and Lots of poison. That laser beam is really the only thing you have to watch for. I mean, everything's super easy to dodge. And that, but it doesn't even hit hard. Oh, you could bleed proc that. I didn't know you could bleed proc that. And that gives us the Viridian Amber Medallion. It gives you more stamina. So that place isn't very hard. Isn't very, I was rushing through it. I want to try and kill Godrick in this episode here. It's late at night. I'm a little tired. I just want to... I'd like to start off fresh tomorrow with the Earnia Lakes. So after you clear that place... there is a tower down here that we didn't get, and I remembered we'd get. You know what we could get really fast? That tower had all its. There's nothing there except for a trap that teleports you to a different location, and we don't need to go there right now. Let's see. I want to go down here and pick these up right here. It's probably easiest to just go to the isolated merchant shack. Alright, so when I recorded this last night, I ended up, my microphone's too far away from my face, so you might hear me talking in the background, but it's really, really difficult to hear. So I figured I'd just record right over it. I could remove the audio. I couldn't turn the volume up. I don't know how this stuff works, so I'm learning as I go. So you can hear me talking in the background, but you can't hear me too well. So what we do is we come over to these sarcophaguses over here and pick up all these runes. There's quite a few runes here, some 2s, 3s. I think there's a couple one. Yeah, there's a couple ones. I also want to talk about that Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. So that Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 8 that we got in that poison cave, that actually allows us to make poison grease for our weapon, and I believe rope poison pots or something. So it's really, really cool to have. Totally worth going down. Again, you can hear me in the background. It's really, really quiet. I know down here, where is it? Right here, there is Salen's quest, but we have to kill Radon, I believe, to advance her quest line, so I'm not really worried about going to find that. So let's go see if we can take out the big guy. I'm not gonna use arrows. I wouldn't mind having a plethora of pots. I wonder if I could poison him. I never really tried. Let's try it. Let's make 8 poison pots. I've never tried. It's something I kind of want to try now. We're going to use the Bloodhound's Fang. Again, I like the Bloodhound's Fang for boss fights because of its Ash of War and its range. We won't need the arrows. Are we medium low? We are medium rolling. We probably won't need this though, but we'll use it anyway for the fire. We don't need this though. Let's do charge attacks. Let's do charge attacks. Oh, you know what? Let's craft. Make some. Ooh, we are out of root resin. I'll hopefully get him in one hit. Shot. Again, we could summon. Her. We met her earlier, but that inflates her health. That inflates his health exponentially. It really does. It really does a lot. So I'm gonna not do that. So let's see. We will. Let's buff that thing. fast charge back. Alright. We're going to use the flat, or use the physic. We're going to use our incantation. We are going to put fire grease on the weapon. The weapon with two-hand. There he is.
Mighty dragon, thou'rt a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Lowly tarnished. Playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
So he's been busy grafting people. Alright, so we got our fire grease on our weapon. We used our physic. Now I'm going to use poison pots. You know, I've never used poison pots before. I think it takes about 2 of them till he's actually poisoned. It does some, damage over time. No, it took 3. Yep, now he's poisoned. You can see the cloud around him. So he's going to just slowly tick damage. It is... I don't know if it's worth it. I just realized as I was doing this that when you throw the poison pots, as you grab it out of your inventory and go to throw it, it actually gives you poison buildup as well. So I just cleansed that poison off of me. Now he is still poisoned. Now I got lots of poison buildup because I threw another pot. That's when I realized, oh, well, that's a thing. So I don't think I used the poison pots. I don't know how much I'm going to use poison crack pots. Of course I hit the wrong button. I forgot that I had my shield in my hand. So that whirl he does it 3 steps. He goes 1, 2, 3. So you don't wait for the 1 and jump in. You want to wait for he's done with the animation completely. And in phase 2, he does another animation where he slams his axe into the ground. We're just getting pushed around real bad. He's really bullying us. That poison pot really screwed up my my strategy in that fight. Like as soon as you grab it, it poisons you. See, I'm talking about how I just figured it out where you grab that poison pot and it gives you poison buildup. So that's kind of counterintuitive if you ask me. So I don't think I use. Yep. See, I tested it. See how much poison buildup it gives. We don't want to do that. Interesting. So we learned something today. You learned something. We learned something. Hey. Fascinating. Well, we're not going to use those. In fact, I don't think I'm going to use any potions or pots. What we can do though. Is we can use some of these. We use some of this. Boost down recovery. Alright, so this is our second attempt on the Godrick The Grafted. Basically same strategy. We're not going to worry about potions this time. We're on pots. There's 1, and then there's 2. In phase 3, he does a third, or phase 2 rather, he does a third one. That's 1, 2, and then 3. So the whirlwind attack, he does 3. And the axe, when he slams his axe in the ground, he does 2 in phase 1 and 3 in phase 2. And the third one gets way bigger. Exchanging attacks. He's doing better than I am at the moment. Nice dodge. Got clipped by that a little bit. Godrick's really not that hard of a fight, if you ask me. His spells are, or his animations are very, very long wind-ups, and that stamina, or that vigor we have, that health that we have, that really, really, really helps. That's why we waited till we had enough health to be able to actually take a few of his attacks.
A lot of fire in phase 2.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
And what you saw there is he grafted the head of that dragon onto his left arm there. One of his left arms. That's why they call him Godrick the Grafted. All those little limbs and arms and shit that's on him, he grafts them onto him. For some reason, I always think that Bloodhound's Fang. Now you see he's doing the wind. That buffed him with fire. So he basically used his own a little ash of war, I guess you can. And that fire will knock you on the ground just like the fire outside. Those guys with the fire cannons in the middle of the castle there. Now he's going to slam it into the ground. 1, 2, and then there's a third one. Boom, the third one's massive. We're going to run down the hill, get some distance from him. Let our stam come back, and I think I'm going to try and chug a... Yes, I'm going to chug a FP flask. Because I can't use that Ash of War on the Bloodhound's Fang. Pick up our runes because I forgot to pick them up. That fire reaches really, really far, so be very, very careful. The fact that we were so far away really helped us right there. I should wait, roll that, and then use the Ash of War. Here's the third one. Now he's going to roll around, and almost a good dodge. A little bit early. Heal up. He's low health. That Bloodhound's Fang was perfect timing. So close to dead, but we have the health. We have the health. And a Bloodhound's Fang Ash of War for the win. And that's Godrick the Grafted. 2 attempts, not too bad. Definitely strong enough to do it.
Bathed in rays of gold.
Not bad. We got our first great room and our first remembrance. We're going to sit down to his grace. We can level up. We'll do that in a little bit. Now we'll notice that this guy is now stomping on Godrick's head.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godrick, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath. Oh. Hello there. This weasel was... Godrick was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
And we could purchase stuff from his shop. He now has these. I don't know if he had these. He might have had those before. But yes, he'll be here now forever. We could purchase things off of him. Like I said, we could probably level up. I think I'm going to put a little bit into... Oh, you can level up twice. So let's put a little bit into strength and a little bit into dexterity. Bring our damage up just a little bit. But not too bad overall. Got a few more things taken care of. We killed Godrick, which means we got our first room. Which actually we could get that really quick too. So we're gonna go to the Limgrave Tower Bridge. We got this in an earlier episode where we killed that lion/dog thing with blades on his front hands or his front paws. We did this here, and I don't remember this room here. Came through here, we killed that enemy. This is just that grace here. So to activate that great rune, we have to take it to this tower. Godrick Talisman we could get. Now these giants, you can just run past these giants, and I mean I almost suggest doing that way. But if you could get in there quick enough, and get heavy attacks on their legs. Usually two heavy attacks do it. Okay. Oh my gosh. What? What? How? There we go! My god, did that take forever. Now we're not going to get the crit either. Just take him out. That wasn't me that did that either. That's that guy down there with the bow. That just hit me directly in the chest. Just line yourself. That was crazy. That was chaotic and shit. Just line yourself up between him and the arrow, and you'll be fine. Just leave some space here because the shockwave of the arrow will go through that wall. One heavy. Two heavies. That normally works every single time, but for some reason, those two giants, I hit him like 6 times and it didn't break his poise. Got some great arrows. I really would love to get his bow. I like his great bow. Now you could just skip all of them and just run right to here as fast as you possibly can. And it'll just teleport you right across. You do not have to deal with them. But I figured, hey, runes are runes. I don't know how much they give. Maybe 1,000? Probably not. Oh, we have 8,000 already, so maybe it's 1,000 each. So we're going to run up here. This is the Divine Tower of Limgrave. There's going to be a grace at the bottom and a grace at the top. I don't know why they put so many graces. This first grace might as well not even exist, but hey, that's what they did. So we'll take this elevator up. I believe there's 2 graces here. reached the top. So here's a grace here. Maybe there was only that one grace. I swear there was two. I might be thinking of a different tower. So we come up here, and of course there is the... We're going to restore the power of the Great Rune. Now we have Godrick's Great Rune, and I can show you what that does. Actually, we have to sit down at a grace to do that, so I'll go back down to this grace right here. So you have to select, once you get a Great Rune, you have to select it at a grace. So we have Great Runes tab, open this, that's going to be our Great Rune. It raises all attributes, and it raises them by a lot. So to activate it, now you can see it up on the top left. I just realized a couple episodes ago that my cursor on my mouse does not show up on the video. But on the top left there, you can see that I have that Great Rune in that squarish box. All you do is go to inventory, and you go to your rune arcs, and you use a rune arc. And you can just say it raises all of your resistances, all of your attributes, your FP, your health, your stam, everything gets raised by a significant amount. So it is totally worth using. The problem is when you die, it's gone. And usually with my luck, as soon as I put a Great Rune on, I die. But we're going to leave the episode there. I guess we'll go back to Merchant Kale when I get some arrows and stuff. Just stock up before we head into the Lernia of the Lakes. Till next time, everybody.